Welcome to Sneak Attack, everybody. Brought to you by DiceEnvy.com. You're thinking, I love dice. Who doesn't love dice? Kelsey, do you love dice?
Today I do.
Then you should go to DiceEnvy.com. Use promo code SNEAK. Get 10% off your first order.
No jokesies.
No jokesies. This is not one of those fake ones we like to do. There's actual 10%
The rest of our ads
coupon
are
code.
total jokes.
Yeah, just definitely don't look up the validity of our other ones.
Except for Audible.
But
Papa John's.
if you go to DiceEnvy.com, you can get yourself signed up for their subscription model dice plan. That is, they start at $5 a month. You get dice delivered to your door. How do you beat that? That's incredible. So head on over there. Also check out their tiny dice. I don't know how practical they are, but gosh, they're cool looking.
They're pretty cute.
Yeah, so check those out.
Dice that your Lego figure can roll.
They're so small, but they're really incredible.
I'll use them for traveling
Ooh, travel set.
on the airplane.
And yeah, use promo code SNEAK, 10% off. I sound like Mark Wahlberg there. What's up?
Say hi to your mother.
Say hi to your mother for me. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Sneak Attack. I'm Reed, your host and DM of this original D&D adventure. To my left we have...
Akio.
Brianna.
Milo.
I'm Greg.
Last time on Sneak Attack, well, Akio's going to fill us in on what happened last time.
Ah!
Because he was unconscious for all of it. Sorry, Akio, I still feel bad.
Oh, God. Well, in the last episode, Milo rolled 100 on the necklace, and we won everything.
Pretty much.
We won Dungeons and Dragons.
we won. We beat the dragon. We closed the dungeon.
Yep. Put it out of business.
Yeah. We flipper-flopped it.
There was unnecessary drama and tension halfway through, and then he ended up making 60%.
That's it. We thought we were going to be over budget, but we came in right on target.
Yeah.
Now Milo's like 9 feet tall. He's
Yep.
got a special magic sword and can do unlimited amounts of damage.
Pretty much.
I'm still unconscious.
Rip.
Everyone else is doing great.
So that's pretty par for the course.
Milo's awesome. Akio's unconscious.
Yeah.
Everyone else is average.
We're just there.
We're just there.
It's like you're his guardians or something.
We're just there to like feign parenthood over Milo.
Yeah.
Chaperones.
Yeah. This is like Rain Man. You guys
He's
are
like
his
first
Tom
kid.
Cruise. Like first kid. They're his Sinbad.
No, you can be Tom. I'll be Cruz. You can be Sinbad.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my.
Tom, I'm Cruz. He's Sinbad.
Oh.
But she's Terry Crews.
Yeah,
And I'm
I am.
Tom Rollcall.
You're just Tom.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're MySpace Tom.
Did you say Tom roll call?
I meant Rollcall.
What's his name? Stop. What's his name? Don't look it up.
I'm looking it up.
Tom.
Roll call. He said Tom roll call.
Tom Rockwell.
Rockwell.
What's his name?
Brokaw.
Okay.
Roll call.
Put that in your face box.
That's
and
gonna be my
smoke
next
it.
character.
I always thought there was an L in there.
Roll call.
Like the W sounded like an L to me.
Okay.
Tom Brokaw.
You're putting so many L's in there. Tom roll call.
Okay. So that was a pretty good summation. Wester did some cool stuff. Inadvertently got the large disfigured creature to eliminate both the wizards.
Sorry.
Tom Rollcall, man.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just bad with celebrities. Don't name the episode that.
Naming the episode Tom Rollcall.
I have to leave it in.
Yeah, he has to leave it
I was
in.
going to edit that out.
You live in your shame.
You own it now. It is
The one like the benefit I give myself of being the editor is removing half the stupid stuff I say.
We know.
we're aware.
Everyone thinks I'm much more eloquent and funny than I am.
People are like, why do you guys make fun of Josh? Guys, this is why.
It's actually like a 50-50 on funny or not.
He's like Jerry from Parks and Rec. He made a mural.
Oh gosh.
You merely adopted your shame.
I'm I don't know how we've gone so off the rails to start these last 2 episodes. This recording session, we just have the giggles, apparently.
Because it's not a regular night.
I know. We're recording on an off night, so we're feeling just loose as a goose. So, Milo, I'm going to cut to you right away. So, you just magically, spiritually, empowered from on high, severed through this incredible creature using the power of an actual goddess behind you. As the powers transferred from Ophelia to you through your sword and then ultimately through this creature, you feel this almost warmth, like a glow inside your body. It's just, you feel like you're back at home in Maybrook. Mm-hmm. You're hugging your mom. She just made a fresh batch of whatever it is your favorite dessert is.
What is it? Is it Bubby Chow?
But that's staying in.
Puppy chow? How dare you? It's fudge.
Fudge?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like halflings would like fudge.
Oh,
That
yeah.
seems very halfling.
My dog's name when I was a kid was Fudge.
I think I knew that, actually.
Full circle.
Josh likes L's.
I'm sorry.
So, that's the feeling you get. Like you're being hugged in a warm blanket of memories with fudge on the windowsill and all your dogs running through the house. And this voice echoes out throughout this open field. You all right over there, Greg?
Just fudge on the window, so this is a normal day.
He's losing it too.
Dogs running through the house and some fudge on the
This
window.
warm beverage.
I'm losing it. How much you losing it?
This episode's the worst. It's the worst one yet.
We go from such good episodes to just
terrible.
unlistenable.
Brenna, save us.
I cast Dissonant Whispers on all of you.
Great.
Great.
So
Okay.
you hear an audible voice, all of you throughout the canyon. It's more, not a canyon. It's just a big open field that goes down a hill and towards this lake. And it's a laugh, like a very playful, jovial laugh. And this avatar of Ophelia starts shrinking down around you. And as Ophelia shrinks, so do you. You return back to normal size. And once you are back to normal size and Ophelia is, regular elf size, she's just a beam of light, by the way. She's not like an actual physical presence here. But she turns to you, Milo, much in the same way that Brenna encountered her in the ship. Yes. She turns to you, Milo, and lets out that laugh. It's just much more contained. It doesn't echo through this open field anymore. She turns to you and kind of like squats down to get eye to eye with you. And she says, "My daughter has chosen very well. I am truly honored that you would wear my amulet."
Yeah, I like to wear it too. Why are you always laughing?
I am happy, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy that I'm friends with you. We're friends, right?
Oh, yes, son. I believe we are friends.
And I miss my mom, and I have a lot of memories of that. And
I know this.
yeah, I want to go see them again sometime soon.
I think you will see them very soon.
Promise?
Well, I cannot promise, but if you continue on the path that you are on, I feel that you'll be reunited with your family and all your puppies very soon.
How will I know if I'm on the right path, though?
Well, what does your heart tell you?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Milo, when this creature, and she kind of gestures to the severed corpse of that disfigured monster. When this creature was about to attack this innocent girl here, and then she gestures to Westra, says, "What did you do?"
Well, I asked Greg, what should I do? Because my mom said I probably shouldn't fight them in the mushroom forest.
Mm-hmm.
And I always listen to my mom sometimes. Today I didn't. I hope she's not mad at me, but I got bigger, and I think probably just because I'm so small, they might step on me. So I felt like it was okay at this time to do it. And I didn't want him to step on Westra, because I think we're friends now.
And she just has a big beaming smile on her face. She says, "Even when given powers greater, far greater, than anyone on this planet could ever hope to achieve, you still thought of others first and wished to use this only for good and to help people. I think you're doing a great job, Milo, and I think you are on the right path.
Okay. I hope so.
I know your ultimate goal is to free Sylvana.
Yeah, I think that's what we all decided. I mean, my ultimate goal is just to go home and be with my puppies and be with my family again. I miss them, and I didn't like that my dad had to send me away, and I don't understand that. But I don't feel great about the stuff that I had to do.
They tried to corrupt you, Milo.
Yeah, wasn't very nice.
No.
But they said I was good at it, and I am. But I don't like killing people. I'm just good at it, which,
Makes you valuable to them.
yeah, I guess. I wanted to be their friends too, but they didn't want to be my friend.
No. They don't have a good-natured, pure heart like you do. Milo, I've seen countless individuals on this embarrassment of a planet come and go. People who have battled for greatness, killed for glory, murdered for power, tried everything in their ability to hoist themselves up, to put themselves above others. Not very many like you have come along.
Yeah, I guess my mom says I'm special, and I didn't actually know what that means, but
I think by the end of this you will know. And one day you will understand why your father did what he did.
I hope so. I just miss them a lot.
I must leave you now. You have much left to do, but Milo, it has been an absolute pleasure.
He just waves.
And she just kind of like bows slightly, and then the light gets sucked back into your amulet.
Okay.
Awesome.
So,
And the rest of us are all just standing there in awe.
Akio's unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Brenna is in awe.
Yeah,
Not less in awe than Greg was, though, because I've seen her before.
it's true.
Hey, Greg's never seen her before. That's
the first time.
Now who's your god?
Well,
Where is your god now?
I mean, Greg's seen everybody now because Greg's seen Valsar.
That's
true.
That's
Whoa,
right.
okay.
Name
He's seen
dropping.
good and evil.
So
Do you worship him?
no, I worship Sylvana.
You're the first one.
Congratulations, you're the first one to worship Sylvana.
So what do you guys do?
Greg limps over to Milo.
Okay.
Are you all right?
Milo, you have fully recovered hit points.
Yeah, I feel fine.
Can you do that for me? I think I'm full.
I touch you.
too. I'm
and
full
you're
too.
fully healed.
The presence is still on him.
I'm not full.
I spit on you.
If only I
You
could
are
touch
healed.
his
I am
shadow.
low. I am VV low.
Me too. Yeah, I'm fine. I took out the upside down face guy.
I saw. Was that Ophelia?
Are there enemies still around? Are we still engaged?
No.
Okay.
No. Everyone is gonzo.
Okay. Gonzo.
Who?
Gonzo's a Muppet.
Ophelia? The one who's that amulet's named at. The one who that amulet's named after.
I'm going to start Prayer of Healing while they're talking.
Okay.
Yeah, she's my friend.
Well, that's good. Brenna.
Whatever progress he made is interrupted.
Nope, I ignore him.
All right, Greg's putting himself together, I guess.
Okay. What's funny is Brenna being the only other person to have ever seen or experienced any type of interaction with Ophelia. As soon as Ophelia makes herself visible again, immediately starts praying.
Mm-hmm.
Which I find thematically accurate.
Oh, that is thematically accurate. Yep.
Think about it.
And
Think
And I'm
about
going
it,
to use
Brenna.
4th level.
okay,
My 4th level for this.
Okay, I'm gonna assume we're taking a short rest.
definitely.
Greg's gonna heal up. Then.
15 hit points for everyone.
Akio, air surges into your lungs.
For the how many time?
I think 151st time, if I'm not mistaken.
Turning point.
So
you gasp up. Turning point.
So it's 10 minutes later, and I turn to Greg and I go, "What?"
I'm healing during that. 10
Oh, he's
minutes.
busy now.
I'm busy now. I'm busy now.
Hey, fine.
Excuse
I
you.
start singing a song.
He saw that hotline bling. So I guess I want to know what you guys want to do. I know a lot of you are very low on hit points.
Yeah, and I'm low on spell
Yeah, I was gonna say
slots.
Brenna
I
has
think
got to
I'm
be
out.
almost out of spell slots entirely, which is pretty rare. Akio,
probably
I don't know where
miscalculated
you're
a
at with
couple, but I don't
spell
care.
slots, but I imagine you're kind of low as well.
Yeah, I probably need to sleep, honestly, more than anything, because I need those spell slots if we're going to do anything else.
I'm back to full health.
Are
Waste.
Tegan like we?
Oh yeah, they're
Gone.
gone.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gone.
I
They ran back towards Eleanor.
mean, can we just rest anywhere? Shouldn't we find a place to
Well, yes,
hunker
but
down? Or
we're in high elf territory, so we need to be careful.
and he ran towards the city, which would, I guess we could probably assume that the princes are in control of the city. Then
Yeah,
Seems pretty safe.
Because somebody probably would have. In High Elf, wouldn't they have like?
How long does
alerted
the
somebody?
hut last?
Yeah. Ooh, pulling out the hut.
8 hours.
Dude, let's do a hut rest.
Ooh,
Do you have that spell slot available?
Yep.
Well done.
That's a great idea.
You don't even have to keep watch.
I love that idea.
All right.
Okay.
Akio starts conjuring up the tiny hut.
That's 10 minutes to cast.
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute? Pfft. All right. So you kind of get back to life. Brenna suggests, hey, we need a place to sleep. And Akio, you immediately just start flipping through your spell book, going like, hold on, guys, I got this. And that's fine. I'm not going to make like anything happen in a minute. So Akio finishes the spell. An invisible hut appears.
Is it fully furnished?
Like Harry Potter's tent.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Harry Potter did it first.
No.
I think it's just a barrier, to be honest.
It just says it's comfortable and dry.
Fine. Well,
What
I
more can you
unroll
ask
my
for?
bedroll and I go, now it's fully furnished.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going to
So-
hunker down.
The four of you enter. Inside, you can see all the walls of the hut, the floor, everything like that. But from the outside, completely invisible. So you guys just park yourselves at the base of the statue, hop in this invisible hut, just go to sleep immediately. It is dusk, so you guys picked a pretty decent time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're taking a full rest?
Yeah. If it lasts for 8 hours, yeah. Okay. Or correct me if I'm wrong. Is it visible from the outside, but you can see through on the inside? Or is it invisible?
It's invisible on the outside, but on the inside you can see through. Like there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. Okay.
double.
Interesting. So you can sense it, like a glass coffee table. It's just you know when you're around it. You just feel it. It's a Seinfeld reference for all of you Seinfeld fans out there. So 8 hours pass. It is still dark out. We'll say 7.5 hours pass because I'm not just gonna be like your hut's gone and there's enemies above you. No, so say 7.5 hours pass. You guys can wake up still within the safety and confines of your tiny hut. All your spell slots have been restored. All your hit points have been restored.
Awesome.
Everything is feeling great.
Can I ask a question?
Ask away. This is D&D.
Can my sword sheath into the shield? You know, like how sometimes you can pull the sword out of the shield rather than like a
Yeah, I get...
like a sheath on your side.
Here's the thing. You got that shield. That's a military-issued surplus shield.
Yeah.
Your sword, however, is like fancy adventurer's sword.
Okay.
So
I need to get myself a nicer shield.
if you were just like fashion it yourself.
Oh, okay. I can hand fashion it.
Yeah, like I don't know how decent you are with like sewing leather and stuff like that, but I mean, it's like armor and you're a dwarf, so I imagine you've had some
Yeah,
experience
yeah.
with it.
I got a little bit of armory training.
Yeah, wasn't your focus, but everyone gets a little bit of it in dwarf school.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that.
Okay. So you guys are fully rested. We'll say that the sun will rise in an hour. So what do you guys do?
I'm working on my shield.
I'm making breakfast.
Does the tiny hut have ventilation?
Oh no.
It's comfortable.
It smells like breakfast in here.
I don't think it would be like.
And it says it's
stagnant
dry.
air if it was
It
comfortable.
says it's dry.
All right.
Nice try, Reed.
It's magic.
Smoking us out of our hut.
Or it could be like you catch the ground on fire, but it's all contained in this tiny capsule.
Oh, correction. The dome is opaque from the outside of
Oh.
any color of my choosing.
Okay.
But it's transparent from the inside.
Okay. So the hut is visible unless you're inside it. Okay. You can just make it look like a rock or something. It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't going to make any enemies come that direction anyway, so no joke. They're kind of terrified of the four of you right now.
We do have godlike power on our side.
Yeah. So Akio's making breakfast. Anyone else? What you guys got?
I'm waiting to eat breakfast.
Okay.
So, Brenna.
Yes, Greg. Are we finally talking?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What's our
Misconnections.
What's our plan?
We're going to save Sylvana.
All right. How are we going to find where she's at? We can't go into the city. That's obviously being controlled by the princes.
Well, you're Mr. I can speak to Sylvana, so...
But we've all spoken to her. It's
yeah,
not
but
just
you're the
me.
one that thinks that you always can, so why don't you give her a little ring?
I'm sure she can always hear us, but she told us herself she's not able to contact us all the time. The time she has, she was stretching her power.
She said she was
as far
under
as
the
she could.
pearl, didn't she?
She said she was at the bottom of the lake.
Okay. Can
I ate
any
the
of us swim?
I can sink.
Does
You and I
Milo
can-
have that armor that lets him swim
The ri-
underwater?
He has stuff that lets
the
him
manor.
swim fast.
No, they're all gone. Everything's gone.
Oh, they took that,
They
didn't
took everything.
You and I can polymorph, though.
But even then, that wouldn't help us go down. That would just help him, go cross water faster.
Oh, I thought it had some kind of...
His
I think
man,
it's swim.
his manta ray cloak that Sherwood had allowed him to
That's
breathe
what it
underwater.
was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I guess we'll just see if we can borrow it from Sherwood. I'll
So-
go there.
Do we know?
Oh no. Okay.
No, we can't.
Oh, I mean, you don't know that.
What?
You don't know that we can't do that.
I don't even. You don't even know that Sherwood's the thing.
Oh, really? I don't.
You're that's Milo.
Oh, Milo.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe they're brothers.
Completely different races, but
Night-
maybe they are
Night
brothers.
Swim is a
Adoption.
pseudonym.
Adoption.
Do we know of any cities that are on the edge of the pearl?
Brenna, you would know that just Eleanor.
Just Eleanor.
Blast. All right. Well, I guess we just make our way towards the pearl. And
Yep.
hopefully, Sylvana will show us a way.
Are you going to pray the whole time?
Not the whole time. I like to think that I'm constantly in a state of prayer.
Like he prays without ceasing.
Aye.
Who'd you just say I to?
Sylvana.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
And Balasar, and James, and Ophelia, and Furman.
Not Furman.
Furman. Oh my gosh. I need to add that to the list of loose ends to tie up before all this is over.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He gone.
You killed him with James, and then we killed James.
Oh,
we gave him a
I was
fire.
thinking of Farlow.
Oh, Farlow.
Oh, yes.
And Gin Rummy.
Would love to tie that one up with my hands.
All right. Hey.
Yeah, that's probably the best we can do. I don't
Lake
have
can't be
anything
far
better.
away, right?
No, maybe just a mile. It's big and visible right now.
If we ran it, we could get there faster.
All right, then let's run.
I'm joking, but we can run.
Why not?
Do you like running, Greg?
Running is a thing that anyone can do.
Is Westra in the?
Don't know why
Okay.
I'd be
Yeah.
not.
Except for people without legs.
Lester is with you guys.
Can she teleport us to the bottom of the lake?
You ask her that?
No, Milo wouldn't, but
Okay.
I'm just asking that.
But I'm afraid she's not like at the literal bottom of the lake, and then we're all gonna drown.
Look, Westra,
Yeah.
do you care to
Join us.
join the conversation? Any thoughts on how we can reach Sylvana?
You look over at her, and she's still a little like, I think Milo said best, a little shell shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's never had to face down anyone like that and then take such like proactive measures.
Mm-hmm.
She's always been a very like supportive, like, just like, I hope you do your thing, but I'm going to stay out of it. So like, this was the first time she actually like faced her fears, approached a problem head on, and then dealt with it in a very aggressive way. So you kind of startle her a little bit when you say her name. She goes, oh yeah, sorry. What is it? We need to find Sylvana, right?
Aye. She said she's being held captive in the lake.
Okay. Yeah. So well, there's a big lake right there.
That's the one.
So what are we waiting for?
We're just not sure exactly what to do when we get to the lake.
Oh. Yeah, that's tricky. I don't really know. I can't do anything to help. I don't think I can't take us anywhere we've never been before. I need to be able to see
Where you're going.
where I'm going.
Kind of like I can only send or message to people I already know.
Right. I could put us in the middle of nowhere or in outer space or in a rock. That'd be bad.
Well,
Yeah, being in space would be really bad.
then I guess we just charge on straight forward towards the lake. Hopefully Sylvana will show us the way.
Okay. That was pretty crazy. What happened with the necklace?
Yes.
I didn't know it could do that.
Yes.
Neither did we.
And that was Sylvana?
No. That was her mother.
Ophelia.
Oh, Sylvana's mom?
Aye.
Sylvana's grounded right now.
I've been grounded.
Sucks, right?
Yeah.
Especially when an evil demon lord tries to take over your land while you're grounded.
Or an angel.
Is that what he is? Demon lord.
Oh, he's a Deva, to
Demon
be
Lord.
specific.
Yeah.
Demon lord.
Battle mage. is
Demon
what
Lord.
They've called him a lot.
Demon lord.
Yeah, that was very strange.
So is teleporting. You did good there, by the way.
Oh, she just kind of like brushes off her kind of nervous laughter there. She's like, yeah, I'm sorry that you had to see that. I don't feel very good about what I did.
Probably good that you don't feel good.
You guys make it look so easy. I thought if it was him or us, it was going to be us. Mm-hmm. But I don't feel any better about it being us. Does that ever go away?
No.
You just learn to appreciate the lives you save and bear the burden of the ones you take.
And the fact that you're having these thoughts show that you are good. If you didn't, it would mean that you value your life over others, and that's where it becomes dangerous.
But it does get easier.
I was willing to die for you guys. The mission you're on is important, and I don't know what I can do, but I knew I had to do something. And if what happened to those two and the monster, meant that you four could stay alive, I think that's okay. I think.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. You chose the best of poor options.
They probably wouldn't say that, but it's okay. It's okay.
They also want to bring back a diva battle mage to wreck the world.
Well, so Sylvana's in timeout. She's grounded. Which means...
I suppose as much as you can ground a goddess.
It's obviously working.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. If all this time we thought the princes are the bad guys and Valsar's come back to destroy the world, but the one who could stop him is trapped, then why don't we ask for help from the person who trapped her?
I think we're getting her help.
I mean, how powerful can Sylvana be if she's trapped in her own world and she couldn't stop him from coming in the first time? Maybe to us, Valsar's the bad guy, but maybe to them, we're the bad guys. And she kind of like starts breathing a little heavier. She like starts inhaling and exhaling pretty heavy. She goes, and I didn't kill the bad guys. I killed the good guys.
Hey,
Westra.
Westra.
Hold on.
What you need to think about is end goal and motivation. And that's how you choose what side to go on.
No, it's not. It's not. No, the ends never justify the means. Did you see the cave back there where you and Arlen were living? The bodies lined up in piles. That was Tegan's work.
Right, and what I'm saying is that's his end. Like, he wants everyone to die.
He has a terrible end. But even if what he thinks is good for the world, even if he thinks bringing Valasar back is the right move, he's doing it with just leaving bodies and bodies behind him. And not people that were fighting him, people that trusted him. People that believed he was their friend and their leader. And he led them to a slaughter, like lambs to a slaughter.
Good idiom.
I'm learning.
That makes sense. I get that. What he did was inexcusable.
We have to protect those who can't protect themselves. One of the first missions that we went on as a group, Akio Brenna and myself, was to save a large group of orphans who are being used by the princes to lure in adults, to capture them, and to use their bodies as energy for the crystals.
Like my crystals. What? Where was this orphanage?
It was in Bright Cove, ran by a nefarious wizard named Melius. Not Melius, Melvin.
How long ago?
This,
Over 35 years, I suppose.
her mom was there.
We don't know that, do we?
No.
No, we don't know that. I guess not.
I think she's putting the pieces together, though. 35 years ago, you guys saved orphans in Bright Cove. And she just kind of starts like mumbling to herself under her breath. She's kind of like putting all this stuff together. You're the reason I met Arlen in the first place.
What do you mean?
My mother was an orphan in the orphanage in the Bright Cove orphanage. But her orphanage got shut down, and so she was on the streets for a long time until Mr. Brampton took her in and gave her a job working for Thalen. And while she was there, she had me. And then I started working for Mr. Brampton, and he taught me how to do all this neat stuff and how to build fancy contraptions. Using crystals that were developed by people lured to the orphanage by people like my mother. And she's like starts like getting really emotional now, and like she's really conflicted. She just like starts pacing back and forth in this tiny hut. She goes, I don't know what's good and what's bad anymore. It's good that you saved the orphans. It's good that my mom worked for Mr. Brampton, but the crystals I used were developed by bad things that happened in the orphanage that happened because of people like my mother when she was just a kid. The power I used for good came from bad things.
Light can't exist without darkness.
Look, lass, we can't all choose our history. But we've got to be present, now, here. There are tasks at hand that require our attention. We can't get held up on the past. What's brought us here has brought us here. It's what we do now that's important.
I get that. Really, I do. The past is what makes us who we are today. Mm-hmm. It seems like we all have a very troubled past. Mm-hmm. I will help you. We will keep going. But I don't know if I will use my portals anymore. I don't know how I feel about that, knowing what happened to develop these crystals and this power.
Mm-hmm. And that's okay. But one thing I do want you to keep in mind is good can come of things that were used for evil in the past. You can reclaim that. And I'm not
Right.
saying you need to.
Right.
But that's just something that I think you should think about as we journey.
Okay.
And figure out what your part in this is, because you're a part of this, Westra. You're a part of the team, and you play a purpose in saving this world and helping Sylvana and bringing peace to the lands again, so that there's not masses of slaves or dead bodies or families torn apart anymore. Okay, so just
Right.
And in truth, you don't have to come. Anytime you want, you can go back home to Arlen or anywhere you like. We could all have left. But we're committed, the four of us. And if you're gonna come with us, we need you to be just as committed. There's no half measures here anymore.
Arlen was the only family I ever really had after my mom left. And he turned out to be just as corrupted as everyone said he was. No, I think I'll stay with you. I'll see this through. Help in any way I can. To the lake, then?
to the lake.
Aye.
Okay. She walks out and turns back to kind of like gesture for you guys, but then she realizes it looks like a rock. She goes, "Oh, if you can hear me, I'm gonna go to the lake now."
I step out and I go, look, it's like you teleported us into a rock.
I still don't think I want to try it
Okay.
for real.
Can Greg be eating a bowl of
Yeah.
breakfast as he's walking out?
Sure. Milo, did you eat?
Yep.
Okay. Keo, do you put out the fire? What do you do?
I snap my fingers, and the dome disappears.
Oh, sure.
Snap your fingers.
And then I stomp out the fire.
You can
All
do
right.
it all by yourself, baby girl.
So-
What's your name? Sorry.
Wester just like walks with purpose and deliberance. down this hill, across the beaten up cobbled path towards this lake. If you guys follow, which I assume you do.
Yes.
After about 15, 17 minutes, you start getting towards the banks of this shore. And so she kind of just like stops near the edge of the beach. She kind of like turns around. She's like, is something supposed to happen?
I go and I touch the water.
Just like splash it around, yeah.
Yeah.
Milo, you getting anything from the amulet?
I pick it up and look at it.
No, not really doing much.
I take my boots off and I put my feet in the water. Is it cold or warm?
It's morning, so probably cold.
It's cold.
All right, so I think we're supposed to trust Sylvana here.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Greg's getting ready to jump full nail into the...
Your wizard training is, 100 episodes ago. So.
I've been barbarian
Yeah.
for a little
Yeah.
while now. I'm kind of...
Okay, so Akio, you kind of stop, you hold out your hand, you pause for a second, you close your eyes, you just kind of take a big breath in and kind of try and like clear your mind, focus your energies, and you are overwhelmed by magic here.
Oh.
If you recall, the last time you were here, there were several like key focus points of magical energy in this vicinity. Actually, I'm fairly certain I also said you felt a strong magical presence as you were walking past the lake
You
the
did.
first time.
You did.
That was the old throwback. She was always under there. But there was also a strong magical presence in that dude's tower, whatever that dude's name was.
That wizard.
Yeah, your guys' little wizard tower adventure for a bit. It's also what allowed there to be the aircraft, because there were like those flying vessels
Oh, yes.
that like floated from city to city. Those are all magically powered. So there's a ton of latent magical energy around. You feel like a faint aura coming from the city, very strong pull coming from the lake.
How big is this lake visually?
Visually,
Like, can I see across it? Like,
barely.
can I see all of it in front of me?
No. Like you have to turn your head fully side to side.
Right, but like as I look in each direction of the lake, can I see its end?
It's so again, looking like north south on a map.
Yeah.
It's longer than it is wide.
Okay.
So you can see across it
The width.
east to west,
Okay.
just barely. So you imagine probably 10 to 15 miles wide.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because I think the curvature of the Earth is 15 miles, like from sea level, is when like you can stop seeing past the horizon. So I'll say 10 miles wide, because you can see the shore on the other side. But you're probably looking at like 25 to 30 feet, top to bottom.
I pull out the
Miles, feet.
I pull out the compass.
Excellent choice, Brenna.
Thank you.
The compass, which is normally dead, dormant, and inactive,
I never give up.
is just hard pointing whatever west would be. So just normally it's just not doing anything, but just telling you to go left.
Folks, the compass works again.
All right. We've got a direction.
Never give up on the compass.
Pointing you right into the water.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right. Greg runs and jumps into the water.
Okay.
I'm going to polymorph into a mermaid.
Okay.
Do you have to have seen it in order to polymorph into it?
I don't know. Why do you ruin everything?
Nope.
I turn into a mermaid.
All right.
Because then I can hold the compass and swim.
Yeah. Brenna having a long history of reading about ancient mythological sea creatures.
My favorite story as a young child was called The Small Mermaid.
See what you did there?
Thank you.
Milo, what are you doing?
I'm not going into the water. What? I can't swim very well.
Okay.
So, you already jumped in?
Yep. Like cannonball.
You literally turned into a mermaid?
Yep.
Just you, Akio, and Westra up there right now.
I reach around my back and I'm like feeling around for a patch. And I rip a patch off my robe and I close my eyes to like focus. And I'm murmuring like under my breath. I'm going like, a boat, a boat.
Is that one of the random ones?
And I throw it into the water. And it is, I rolled a 1 and a 10. Is that 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Using every book today.
Yep, this is the third book I've had to use this session.
What
I hope it's
level
a
is
horse. I hope we just throw a horse.
what level is water breathing? Does anyone know?
3 or 4? I can look.
I only have a
All right, Akio. You reach back, pull off a patch, close your eyes, and as you release it, as you're throwing it towards the water, you see the patch spin in the air, and then it poof turns into like a silver like platter. It just poof, sinks into the ground. Thing's worth 500 gold.
I jump.
He was like, "That's all it took."
I immediately jump into
There's
the
some
water.
money in the water. I'm getting it. It's a little self-motivation.
Oh gosh.
Oh, can I get it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
You retrieve it.
At the bottom of the ocean.
A silver is this? It's a silver coffer. What about you, Miley? You gotta do something. It's 3rd level. Brenna, water breathing is.
I only have a level 1 spell scroll. That's why I asked.
So Keo dived in after his
Yeah.
silver thing.
And you just see him emerge with a silver coffer in his hand.
What does he say when he emerges?
I don't think he says anything. He's just like smiling and like hugging it, like trying to stay afloat.
Sure. You flip it upside down so the air stays trapped in it.
I'm just trying to get you to talk.
I know. Just you and Westra, Milo. And Akio bobbing up and down like he's holding onto a buoy.
I can't swim very well.
Neither can I.
They said, do I know? Have we said it's at the bottom of the lake? Or
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
I mean, they say it's at the bottom of the lake, but I don't, how that could be 1,000 feet.
Or farther. Brenna's compass just pointed into the water.
What's a sea creature that people could ride?
A whale.
A whale?
Oh,
Just
man.
hold on to the
We
fin.
could have brought the whale over here.
Westra squats down a little bit to get eye level with you. She goes, I don't know much about this fancy necklace you got, other than that it's important. But I just witnessed one of the most incredible displays of magic and divine intervention that I have ever or will ever see in my life. So she reaches out her hand, just like places it out in front of you. She says, I'm willing to take a risk if you are.
Okay. I mean, we're friends, right?
I won't let anything happen to you.
Okay. And I'll grab her hand.
Okay. And so, kind of slowly, but she's pretending to be more confident than she actually is to make you feel confident. And you guys start walking towards the water. And right as your foot would hit the first little like splash of water at the edge of the beach, the water just like separates. Yeah, I know.
Moana.
And kind of like Moana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Greg in the water that separates? Does he just like fall?
Whatever. I'm gonna have a fun time as a mermaid.
Dry
Suck it.
ground.
No, doesn't like part the whole way. It's just like incrementally.
I've always wanted to be a mermaid, so I don't care.
So yeah, you step forward, and Western, you realize that you're walking on dry ground, and the water is moving out of your way. And she kind of looks at you, and she just kind of like winks and smiles, and
What's Akio doing?
I was gonna commit to transforming into an animal that they could ride, but I think I stop right before I cast the spell.
okay,
Can I poke my head out of one of the sides of the wall?
sure. They walk further down the beach into the water, and Greg, you just kind of poke your head out, and go.
What is going on? He like tries to swim the rest of the way and just kind of like half swim stumbles.
Lester just reaches out and pulls you into the opening.
He's kind of spurting with like water in his face and shakes his beard off.
She kind of just like gives you a playful, sarcastic look. She goes, "You look like you needed to have more faith there, Greg."
What? I had a lot of faith.
And
I didn't know that we could do this.
And Akio, you hop off your silver coffer and
I'll hop in and walk up to Greg, like proudly holding my silver platter. Okay. Look,
All right. It's
I am a rich.
gold you got too from throwing those rubies and gems at the Shambling Mound?
That wasn't a ton.
I feel like it was quite a bit. I don't remember.
He lost a lot of them.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's so funny. Your commitment just to be hoarding cash is so great.
Good for you.
So, you guys keep
Follow the mermaid.
sure. Brenna's out in front of you. You guys keep walking a little bit, and eventually the water starts crashing in over the top of you. But you guys are encased in a bubble.
Oh
So you've got
Josh hates water so much.
no, but this does remind me of the aquarium.
you guys have kind of got your own little 5-foot diameter aquarium bubble.
Yeah.
You can breathe in it. The water is not going to collapse around you, and you are able to walk freely on the floor of this lake as you go. But right as the water starts crashing down on top of you, you hear
Megalodon.
you hear a crack of thunder like you've never heard before, and all of a sudden it looks like the sky turns red.
We can see up above the.
Yeah, the water hasn't completely surrounded you guys yet.
It's the lightning rod of evil.
They're summoning the right hand of Valsar.
Yeah, and we're summoning Sylvana.
Actually, it's a little worse than that.
Oh,
You stop what you're doing and work your way back up a little bit to be above the water level, and you see a giant flaming sword cut through the open sky like a piece of paper, and then you see two greenish purplish hands pry the very fabric of your world apart, and emerging from this tear in your universe with wings of fire is a several 100-foot tall Deva battle mage named Balasar. And he steps forth into your world, towering above the city of Elenoir, looking around, and with a very satisfied grin on his face, starts marching towards the mountains.
Time to run! Greg picks up Milo and starts running down the lake.
Fair
I
enough.
swim faster.
Fair enough. You guys run down into the
Sorry.
lake. Go for it.
I have 5 feet faster than you.
the bubble closes.
And then I pick you up. Just,
It's like an alarm system.
And the four of you, Wester included, begin bolting down this lake and being led by Mermaid Brenna. But one last thing before we wrap this thing up. Graic, you feel a burning in your chest unlike anything you've ever felt before in your life. A fiery, passionate rage overcomes you uncontrollably. Graic, you are, from now until probably the end of this podcast, in perpetual rage mode.
okay.
You don't have to cast it. You don't have to turn it on or off. Not taking damage doesn't deactivate it.
I'm assuming I can't do any magic as well while I'm raging.
No. You have
can't?
your full complement of abilities.
Whoa, I just have special rage.
You have a very
It's holy rage.
holy rage.
Oh.
It's righteous indignation.
That's
And-
awesome.
And you feel as if what you just witnessed triggered something in you. And perhaps others.
Ooh, okay.
So that is where we're going to end this week's episode.
The barbarian.
The barbarians are back.
Can Sterling be raging in the plane? Like in one of the umpteen moments of him reliving that memory, all of a sudden he just flips into rage mode for no reason.
I've been activated.
The bad signal.
So, yeah, that's
Big things.
that.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever felt closer to the end of our podcast.
Yeah, I
until
feel really
now.
close right now.
That felt like a really big moment.
I've been saying
It's the moment.
yeah, we're building towards this. That we're nearing the end. We're nearly there, guys.
I'm excited to.
I'm really excited to not be friends with you guys anymore.
I know.
sure.
I'm so sick
That's
of you.
the big
people.
Now we have to wait
All of
2
you.
weeks.
Now you have to wait 2
Oh, I
weeks.
still have to live with Josh.
You win some, you lose some.
Let's just keep going, Reed. Let's just finish it out.
right now.
Let's just do an all-nighter.
Oh man.
But seriously, this is a good one.
Are we casting lots on like how many episodes we think are left?
No, I don't want to think
Like-
about that.
Okay.
Do you want me to say? Because I probably have the best idea of anybody.
I'm gonna guess 20.
If I had to actually, I'd guess between 6 and 8.
Okay.
We're so close.
We're really close.
If we're lucky, depending on how quickly everything goes down under the lake, we'll wrap this up like middle of June.
Don't have like an After the Rose episode.
Exactly. After the rose, what happened after he picked?
Yeah, we should have an epilogue.
I hope we do, yeah.
Yeah, I fully plan on having an
Okay,
epilogue,
good.
but it won't be like.
I know
part
what
of
I
the
what I
natural
want
conclusion.
Brenna to be doing
So
Gosh, man, so exciting.
if she survives, obviously.
I've been wanting Valsar to show up for so long.
It's
And
awesome.
Honestly, if you guys would have retrieved the spear, I would have been screwed. It's like,
I was gonna ask if there was ever an outcome where they didn't get the spear.
I
Or if
mean,
that- because I couldn't think of anything that Akio could have done to not
no,
that wouldn't have ended in them having the spear.
yeah. I mean, either they're going to kill you or you give it up willingly.
Right.
Yeah.
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 That's kind of, again, I hate railroading you guys, but that's kind of like how I envisioned it in my head. But of course, when people roll hundreds on their amulet effect, like a lot of stuff goes out the window. So
Well, and you on the episode you did with the Dungeon Master's block, you guys talk about the kind of partially linear,
Yeah.
non-strict storytelling that we do in Dungeons and Dragons, where there are specific key story like points that you want to hit,
yeah.
but how we get there and what are the, you know what I mean, can differ. So
Eventually, we do have to wrap up the story, and
Yeah.
like I'm cool navigating that a little bit more than I normally do.
I mean, like Milo could have decided in Ophelia form to just run right after.
He didn't have to attack the monster.
Yeah.
You're right.
But
So, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for meeting Sylvana. I'm excited for Valsar.
Dude.
I'm excited for all this stuff. So
I'm in perpetual rage mode. I
know.
love it, man. I
Yeah.
love it.
You're the raging machine. So thank you guys for listening. If you enjoyed this week's episode, which I hope you did, there was a lot of fun RP stuff for me, anyways. Hit us up on Twitter at Sneak Podcast. Let us know what you thought. You can leave podcast reviews, iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, all those different services. We do appreciate them. Huge shout outs, and I mean this very sincerely from the bottom of our hearts, to all of our patrons on Patreon. Seriously, guys, you guys are incredible. We appreciate the fact that you keep this show going. Also, shout out to our friends at Battle Bards, Audible for hooking us up with that Audible trial.com/sneak link. There's a lot of words in that sentence. And of course, I'd be remiss not to re-mention DiceEnvy.com. Seriously, if you love dice, and we do love dice, go check them out. They make really incredible dice. Akio plays with them every week. Brenna has a set as well.
That's my traveling set when I play with my other friends.
See, they're so good she won't even use them with us because we're scrubs. So check out DiceEnvy.com. Use promo code SNEAK for 10% off your first purchase. And yeah, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Thank you guys for listening, for tuning in each and every Friday. I'm Reed, host and DM of this original D&D adventure. To my left, we have Akio.
Brianna.
Milo.
And Greg.
Thank you, everybody.